Hey friends, welcome back to Sunday School here at First United Methodist Church. Man, we are so glad that all of you are here with us for Sunday School this morning. This morning, we're starting a story about Joseph. And this is a story that we're going to tell over the course of a couple Sundays. So make sure you keep coming back so you can hear the end of the story. This is a story from the book of Genesis. Genesis is the first book in the whole Bible, and the word Genesis means beginning. Genesis is a part of the Old Testament. Remember, the Old Testament are the 39 books in the Bible that tell the story of God and his people before Jesus was born. This story is called Joseph and His Brothers in your Spark Story Bible, so follow along and listen as I read. Jacob lived with his family in a place called Canaan. They had many sons. One of Jacob's younger sons was named Joseph. Jacob spent more time with Joseph than any of his other sons. He even had a special coat made for Joseph. It seemed to Joseph's brothers that their father loved Joseph more than he loved them. They felt sad and angry. One night, Joseph had a dream. The next morning, he couldn't wait to tell everyone about it. I dreamed we were all in the field tying stems of grain together. Suddenly, I couldn't believe my eyes. Your grain made a circle around mine and then bent over. You were bowing to me. Isn't that exciting? Exclaimed Joseph. Our grain did what? They laughed. Why do you think we would bow down to you like you were some kind of king? The brothers said angrily. Joseph hung his head and walked away, slowly and sadly. The next night, Joseph had another dream. He excitedly told everyone about it in the morning. I had an even better dream last night. I looked up into the sky, and there I was. I saw the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bow down to me. Isn't that amazing? He said. This time, his father was listening. Jacob was angry with Joseph and said, Why do you think your mother and I would stand next to your brothers and bow down to you as if you were a king? I don't like the strange dreams you are having. They will never come true. Now his brothers and his father were really mad at him. Luckily for Joseph, Jacob decided to send his brothers off with the sheep for a while. Later, Jacob sent Joseph to find out how Joseph's brothers were doing with the sheep. As he was getting near them, his brothers saw him coming. Here comes our dreaming brother. Let's get rid of him, they planned. They grabbed Joseph and threw him into a pit. Ouch! The rocks at the bottom of the pit were hard and sharp. God, why are they doing this to me? Prayed Joseph. A group of traders walked by on their way to Egypt. The brothers thought they'd get rid of Joseph once and for all. They sold Joseph to the traders and watched as he was taken away. Guys, this story ends kind of bad for Joseph. He's stuck in a pit. I bet he was sad and cold and lonely. But let's think back to some other parts in the story. How do you think Joseph's brothers felt when their brother got a coat, a really cool one, and they didn't? They were probably pretty jealous of Joseph. And then he started having all these dreams where they were bowing down to him. How do you think that made them feel? Probably not very good. You know, sometimes we get jealous of our brothers and sisters, or of our friends, or of other people. If we don't get jealousy under control, it might lead us to make some bad decisions, just like what happened to Joseph's brothers. Remember, we don't have to be jealous of what anyone else had, because God gives us so much too. So next time you're feeling jealous, instead of worrying about the things you don't have, think about all the good gifts that God has poured out into your life. And remember, God was with Joseph when he was stuck in the bottom of the pit. And he's always with you too, no matter where you go. Come back next week so we can find out what happens next. Bye, friends.